All right, let's get it started. As you can see, we are in 2006. Why are we in 2006, you might add? Because in 2006, Chris Brown would have been 18, turning 19. How do I know this? I went on Google and Googled bro's birthday. Basically, we're doing a Chris Brown My Career simulation. I'm gonna leave it in the link. You guys probably all know about it already, but you can go and unlock the face scans. Chris Brown's one of them. Chris Brown is one of my favorite artists slash musicians slash whatever you want to call him, I guess. So I decided to say, hey man, let's throw him in a career sim. Let's see how he does. Granted, he was a 99, so I did have to nerf him a little bit. I took all his badges off, and I took, all the 99s off and just kind of made him, like average. Even me making him average, he's the third best in his class. Let's just get into it, bro. So basically what's happening is I'm going to be running the career simulations. If I decide to keep doing this is just an experiment. I'm going to see how fun it actually is for me doing this. But like I said, if I end up doing like a rapper like Chris Brown per se, or whatever the case may be, I'm going to take their actual birth year and then make it to where they're 18 and can enroll into the draft, and use that year to put, use the eras to put them in the appropriate year if they were to declare for the NBA draft at 18. So if Chris Brown was to declare for the NBA draft, that would have been back in 2007. So that's why you saw him in the draft class with KD and Greg Oden and all that stuff, and we're gonna simulate like that. 2K always has the most interesting stuff going on. Chris Bosh won MVP, and I think he won MVP the year prior too while I was simulating, because I've been simulating putting the regular draft classes in. I think he won MVP back to back. Yeah, it's interesting, bro. Bron's not doing anything. Anyways, didn't Andre Bargnani rookie of the year? Okay, yeah, we are definitely in an alternate universe. But didn't Chris Brown, didn't he beef with Quavo? I think there's a face scan, a cyber face for Quavo as the Lakers win the championship. Shout out to Kobe. I think that's ring number 4. Yes, ring number 4. He won it a year earlier, 2 years earlier. Anyways, yeah. If I think he beefed with Quavo. If he beefed with Quavo, I might do like a rivals series. I don't know, dude. I'm just throwing stuff at a dartboard. Let's get to the draft lottery. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna see where Chris Brown is gonna get drafted. Should I watch it? Yeah, he's either gonna go to the Nuggets, the Hornets, or the Pacers, unless they're stupid and he drops down. All right, so he is still number 3. They've got Nick Young at, what is that, 7th? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8th in his class. Interesting. All right, we got the NBA draft. Let's go ahead. Let's see. The Denver Nuggets pick Kevin Durant. All right. Who's going number 2? Greg Oden goes number 2. So that means he's going to go number 3. Number 3. Chris Brown, number 3 to the Indiana Pacers. So we're going to take over them. I don't want to watch the draft no more because we already saw everything we need to see. It's really annoying. In the older 2Ks, you didn't have to press X. You just press I could press the control pad over and I will be able to just turn all of these on. Now I have to press X, then press X on to turn the freaking automations on, bro. Like, I'm not trying to do that. Like, what are we, 2K? Be better, bro. What is this? This was so stupid. So the Pacers had a stacked class. They had 2 picks. They also drafted Wilson Chandler, Aaron Aflalo, and Mario West, whoever that may be. I simulated free agency because I really didn't care. After player progression, it looks like we're gonna be a 6-man because we're a 78, and they've got Devin Harris. Granted, it looks like he is in the last year of his deal. Yeah, he's in the last year of his deal, so we'll see if the Pacers keep him. But yeah, we're gonna roll with coming off the bench here. Of course, it wouldn't be me if I didn't. Let's see what jump shots they gave him. Ooh, look at that green. Bucket. Just like him attacking the basket for real. Ooh, I forgot that bucket though. Yeah, it was just him attacking the basket for real. He wasn't really shooting like that. All right, so Chris Bosh wins MVP for the 17th time. Kevin Durant wins Rookie of the Year. Lou Will wins Sixth Man of the Year. Braun wins DPOY. Barbosa wins Most Improved. He's actually on our squad. The Pacers were a juggernaut this year. We're actually on a juggernaut. Rick Carlisle is Coach of the Year, and Tyler Richard is Executive of the Year. So the Pistons are nice, but we're nice too. I don't think we're gonna make any teams. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we made any teams. Nope. Wow, not even rookie? Not even rookie? Did we not play? Wow, they were so good. We sat on the bench. We did not play. We were DNPs all season. An 80 overall. We averaged 7.6 points, 2.7 rebounds, 2.3 assists. I mean, we shot 50% from the field, 0% from three, 58% from the free throw line. We only averaged about 20 minutes per game. How many games did we play? That's the real question. We started 6 games and we only played 29 games. So, I mean, we're on a good team. It's just, yeah, we kind of got cooked. I mean, career high, 29. All right, well, we're just rooting from the bench, I guess. We're going up against the New Jersey Nets. I don't really care to know who's on the team because we're not even playing. So, yeah. Okay, we make it through the first round. We're going against the 6th-seeded Toronto Raptors. We're going to simulate this. Okay, we rolled through them. This is MVP Bosh, Coach of the Year, Rick Carlisle. So we're going to simulate through here because, we got eliminated. 4-1. Were we playing? I mean, we got 20 minutes. I mean, we got put in the rotation a little bit, coming off the bench. Played a little 6-man role. Not good enough, though. We need to be a starter, I'm not going to lie. And the Pistons, MVP Bosh, who 36 and 12. Oh, my goodness. Jamal Mashburn retiring. PJ Brown retiring as the champion. That's cool. That's cool. All right. After season 1, Devin Harris is here to stay. But we have gone up by 5. We are 83 overall now. So we're either going to play the starting shooting guard role or we're going to be the 6th man officially because we are an 83. So we're the tied for the 3rd best here on the team. So hopefully we're not just sitting playing a cool 19 minutes a game, averaging 7.6 points per game. So we passed over the trade deadline. I checked to see if we're actually playing. We are the 6th man with morale up. We're 85, cool 85. We're averaging 11 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't like shooting 48% from the field. Free throw percentage is better. But have we been playing all season? He has not attempted a 3-point shot. Chris Bosh wins another MVP. He took Braun's superpowers. Derrick Rose, Rookie of the Year. Lou Will, 6th Man of the Year. Braun, DPOY. Arthur Hodges, Most Improved Player. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. Matthew Stauffer is Executive of the Year. I don't think we got any teams. No teams for us yet again. But that's because we're 6th man. We played another good year, another good season of basketball. So because I'm not going to do the first round. Nah, never mind. We're going to simulate through games. I'm not going to do Simcast. Yeah, I'm not going to do Simcast. Yeah, see, against the weak Cavs. They got Ricky Davis, Andre Bargnani. Yeah, nah, I wasn't worried about them. Wow, the Pistons came back from 3-1. They came back from 3-1 against the Raptors. So we're seeing the Pistons. The big body champion Pistons, MVP, Chris Bosh, Pistons. Let's go at game 1. Oh, we win. Let me see that box score. All right, Chris did not do anything. 3 of 12, 0 of 2 from 3. I mean, he got 5 assists. It seems like he always has 5 assists. But yeah, Bruce Webb, and Devin Harris led the way. They got Chauncey Billups, J.R. Smith, Chris Bosh, Matt Bonner. Is that Josh Collins? John Collins? Jason Collins. They win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. Oh, we close out the champs. We close out the champs and we got Miami. Who's in Miami, bro? Who's in Miami? Okay, they got Andre Miller, Manu Ginobili. They got Melo, Paul Millsap, and Foyle at the center. I mean, we looking kind of nice. We just dethroned the champs. So I feel like we can beat anybody. We just dethroned the champs. We win game 1. They win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. And we are in the NBA Finals. NBA Finals, second year. We are looking good right now. Again, we're just playing our role. We're just playing our role. Who's on the Spurs? Tony, Timmy, Rip Hamilton, James Jones, and Johan Petro. I mean, do we simcast? Because it's the finals. Do we simcast? Nah, I'll simcast if I need to. If we start losing. Okay, we lost game 1, so we're going to start simcasting. Here we go. Game 2. And mind you, we had the better record because it says that we're at home right now. He's at home. And we win game 2. Chris Brown with a cool 15, 8 rebounds, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 4-15. I mean, we got to be better. 4-15 is crazy. All right, simcast in this game 3. We're in San Antonio. It says Bruce Webb's injured. It looks like our coach doesn't care. It's pretty close right now. Let's slow it down a little bit. Oh, can we come back a little bit? Nah, it's over. Yeah, we lost by 3. Fantastic. Another just bad showing. 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 of 9. Oh, 2 from 3. My goodness, Chris. Game 4, we need this so we don't go down 3-1. We really need this one. We're coming out guns blazing. We're looking real good right now. Are they gonna bear a comeback? No, we're gonna beat them by about 20 points. Chris Brown with 24, 2, 3, and 2. 8 of 17, 2 of 2 from 3 though. Devin Harris also doing his thing, had a near triple-double. Leonardo Barbosa doing his thing. Game 5, this is pivotal. We are at home. Can we do this to swing the momentum of the series? We are up big right now. Had a great first half. Looks like we're gonna hold on and we're gonna blow them out again. They almost mounted a comeback. They scored 37 and 33 in the third and fourth quarters. We only scored a measly 19 points. Chris Brown did lead the way though. 21 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. He heard me talking crazy. I mean, you had 4 turnovers, but still 7 of 11. You made the only 3 you took. And yeah, it was a combined effort. We had 6 guys, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys in double figures. So are we gonna win a championship here? Are we gonna win a championship? We're in San Antonio. Can we close it out? Game 6. Can we do what we gotta do? Oh, we're coming back. Nah, they're gonna take the game. Nah, we gotta go to 7. Yep, they're gonna take game 6, beat us by 16. We were not looking too good. We were trying to close out. We could not get the deal done. 1 of 11, 0 of 2 from 3 from Chris Brown. All right, we need this. This is where champions are made. Game 7, we're at home. Can we create championship head? Nah, it's not gonna happen. Nah. Yeah, they beat the brakes off of us. We lose by 40 points in game 7. Chris Brown, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 4 of 11, 0 of 2 from 3. I mean, nobody really showed up. Everybody was kind of just mid. Nobody really showed up to try to win. Tony Parker, on the other hand, Rip Hamilton, Leonardo Barbosa, congrats, you're a champion again, pal. After player progression, Chris is 83 overall, chilling. We are going into season 3. He averaged 15 points, 4.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists. He was finally taking some threes, 28%. We don't love that. 46% from the field, but his free throws are straight. So yeah, we're gonna go into the next season. I'm currently checking my phone. This is the morning after the Warriors beat the Rockets, and the Warriors are up 3-1 on the Rockets. I knew that was gonna happen. Unfortunately, I'm a Lakers fan, and like Ant-Man, the best player I've ever seen on the face of the planet, because they take away Karl Anthony Towns and put Julius Randle on his team. And I guess that's the boost bro needed to become the best player on the face of the planet. Chris Bosh is just the best player ever to play the game of basketball. He wins MVP. Steph Stephen Curry, Rookie of the Year on the Bulls. Boris Diaw, Sixth Man of the Year. LeBron, DPOY, Best Defensive Player we've ever seen known to mankind. Most Improved Player, Marc Gasol. Larry Brown, Coach of the Year. Dedrick Felder, Executive of the Year. J.R. Smith is on the NBA All-First team. Yo, J.R. Smith is cracked out. What is this man on? 31 points a game, 4 rebounds, 5 assists? Is bro an all-star? He indeed was an all-star. Wow, that's crazy. J.R. Smith, huh? Andre Bargnani's on the second team. This is a wild alternative world that we live in right now. Chris Kamen's on the third team. So no teams for us. We made the 5th seed. Chris is playing up to an 86 on morale boost, average a cool 16.6, 4.7 rebounds, 3.2 assists with a steal and a block on his name, 46, 32, 74 splits. Looks like we played a cool 6-man role. I'm surprised we didn't win 6th Man of the Year. I'm not gonna lie. How many games did we play? Yeah, we played 77 games. So I feel like we got snubbed for 6th Man of the Year. It's all cool though. We're facing, I think they won the championship last year. I think we're facing the defending champs here. I'm not sure if they won or not. I don't really remember. It's a whole different day. I don't really care. Who's on the squad? Hold on. Wait. Joe Johnson's here. Did we make any trades? Yeah, we traded Brad Miller for Joe Johnson. Interesting. I'm not sure how good Brad Miller was. I don't really remember, but welcome to the squad, Joe. We win game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. Lose game 4. All right, let's simcast because we kind of need this. Pivotal game 5. We are in Detroit. We are beating the brakes off of them. I'm not sure what happened, but I'm not mad about it. We're going to take this one. We're going to win by a cool 21 points. Chris Brown leading the way with 24 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 8 of 18. We don't love that, but we got the W. That's all that matters. Are we going to close them out? We are going to close them out. We're going to go up against the number 1 seed Philadelphia 76ers. We got Steve Blake. Shout out to my guy, Steve Blake. That's my guy, man. If you know, you know. Steve Blake. Shout out to his game winner that I randomly remember that was like in 2013 against the Houston Rockets. Shout out to Steve Blake, man. They got AI, Mike Miller, Elton Brand, Jeff Roster. Cool. I think, whoa. CB starting. Did Devin Harris get hurt? Nah, do they just got Devin Harris coming off the bench? Wow, they got Devin Harris coming off the bench. So we got the start. We got the okay to start. Okay. All right, cool. Not gonna let you down, coach. Yes, we are. So we lose game 1. Oh, we win game 2. And we lose game 3. And we lose game 4. All right, let's simcast. Pivotal game 5. Are we gonna get the doors blown off of us? No, we're keeping it kind of close. Can we keep it close so I can at least jump into simcast? No? Okay. All right. So we're going to lose in 5. They're the first seed. I mean, CB had 22 and 3. He was 8 of 13, 3 of 5 from 3. Devin Harris showed up. Nobody else showed up. Joe Johnson with a cool 8, 8 and 7. And we lose to at least we lost to the eventual champions. Shout out to Elton Brand. Steve Nash retired. Another year of player progression, and Chris Brown has matched Devin Harris as the best player on the team. He's an 88. We're in year 4. I guess we're gonna see if he re-signs or not. I think he becomes a restricted free agent after this. Well, duh, he does become a free agent. I'd like to commit my future to this team. Let's make it happen. So he wants to re-sign, but we'll see by the end of the season. It looks like we got no help. I'm not gonna lie. It looks like they didn't sign nobody in free agency. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Oh, we drafted Paul George. Oh, what's good, Paul George? We had the 4th pick of the draft. Wait, hold on. And we got Ty Lawson and Boban. Whoa, what happened with? Whoa, yeah, did we finesse for some picks? Yeah, we finesse Houston. Thank you, Houston. We are officially in the LeBron era. Modern social media replaces NBA.com 2.0. LeBron James, wow. LeBron James wins MVP as soon as the LeBron era starts. That's pretty cool. D Boogie wins Rookie of the Year on the Knicks. James Harden is 6th Man of the Year. Bron, again, Best Defensive Player we know known to man. Dante Green, Most Improved Player. Walt McLeod, Coach of the Year. And Sean Maxwell, Executive of the Year. So I don't see any teams for us. Nope, no teams per usual. No defensive teams, no nothing. All right, cool. We were the 2nd seed though, so we were actually cool. Let's see what Chris was averaging for this season. A cool 18, 5.4 rebounds, 3.8 assists, and a steal and a block per game. 47% from the field, 30% from 3, 80% from the free throw line. Still played about 30-ish minutes, so no true starter minutes, but I mean, we were cool. These are some cool stats. Let's see. He said, my focus is on the court. Once the season's over, I'd like to sit down and work on a new contract. All right, cool. So it says he's extremely loyal. It says it's very important he plays for a winner, and it's important that he secures his bag. So yeah. So yeah, we're facing the Washington Wizards. Let's see who's on the squad. Gilbert, former champion before. They have Kwame Brown and Ricky Davis. Oh, and Brook Lopez before he became Splash Mountain. All right, I'm not really interested in watching this series. I'm just gonna sim through it. Let's sim through the round. Wow, hold on, wait. It is 2-2, bro. Hold on, I'm not sim. Well, hold on. Simcast. Because what is actually going on right now? We're really getting beat down by the Wizards. Wait. Are we gonna bring it close? Can I get some Simcast action? No, of course not. We're gonna lose by a cool 20 points. Chris Brown with 24, 4 and 2, 1 steal, 8 of 17 from the field. Oh, it's 3-3. Oh, okay. Game 7. Can we at least get a close contest here? Can we get a close contest so I can get some Simcast action, please? No, we're just gonna blow them out. Okay, so we're just gonna blow them out. Okay, cool. So we're just gonna lose by 20, then win by double digits as well. So Chris Brown did not show up. 11-6, 1-1-1, 5 turnovers, 3 of 10, 1 for 5 from 3, but we got the W, so I guess that's all that matters. Shout out to Hito Turkoglu. I'm pretty sure they got the same squad. Yeah, same squad. J.R. Smith, the GOAT, Chris Bosh, Chauncey, Ben Wallace. Shout out to them. Let's simulate the round. Oh, whoa. Okay, let's simulate. Are we gonna win? No, of course. It's gonna be 3-3. It always seems like it's a Hollywood classic when we go up against the Pistons. We've been going up against them a lot. Still got no championships. They have championships, and they're showing why they have championships by beating us by 50,000 points. As Devin Harris, he didn't show up in the scoring department, but he had 14 assists. Chris Brown just disappeared. 34 minutes, bro only took 4 shots. Like, what are you actually doing? He just didn't feel like showing up. He didn't feel like it. He was like that SpongeBob meme where he's like, nah, I don't really feel like it. Gonna simulate the rest of the playoffs, and the Warriors are gonna win. Shout out Jason Richardson. Chris Webber retires as a free agent. All right, so they do offer the qualifying offer to Chris, and Wilson Chandler. All right, and Chris is back. It looks like he got his bag. It looks like he got his max contract like he wanted. Let's see. Did my boy secure the bag? He sure did. He got a 4+1. Got a player option. So if he decides he wants to opt out and go into free agency, he can by 2015. So we had another cool season. Like I said, 18 points, 5.4 rebounds, 3.4 assists, 1 block and 1 steal. It seems like he consistently does that. We're 90 overall now. So let's see if we can take that jump and see if we can actually beat some of these teams so we can get back to the finals, because we did make it to the finals that one year. It's just we fumbled the bag and lost to the Spurs, I believe. So yeah. LeBron James, MVP, Kawhi Leonard, Rookie of the Year, James Harden, 6th man, LeBron, DPOY, Paul George, Most Improved. So that's cool. Okay. Walt, Coach of the Year, and Philip Turner, Executive of the Year. Teams. Nope. I see a bunch of Chris's, but no Chris Brown on any of the teams. So we were the 3rd seed. Chris is injured. Chris averaged 18 points, 6.1 rebounds, 4.2 assists, a block and a steal. Shooting splits are about the same. He averaged a little bit more minutes. But he's injured right now. So that explains why we're the 3rd seed. We started skidding at the end of the season. I was wondering why. It's because he's injured. They're trying to make it work without him right now. They said he's out for 1 to 2 more weeks. We traded Bruce Webb for Charlie Villanueva, and we traded Big Z for Ben Wallace and a top 3 protected pick in 2014. I'm not gonna lie, the Pacers are kind of cooking right now. We win game 1, we win game 2, we lose game 3, we win game 4, we lose game 5, and we close them out in 6. I'm pretty sure Chris is back by now. Yeah, Chris is healing. He's day to day. Wow. Oh, I see why they upset. Oh, wow. Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah are back together with Danny Granger and Darren Hammonds and Kobe Carson. But they upset the 2-seeded Hawks. I don't know how this team was even a 7th seed. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Leandro Barbosa. All right, let's go ahead. We win game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We win game 4. We lose game 5, and we close Mountain 6. And we're gonna say what's up to the 1st seeded Boston Celtics. DeMar and Kyle Lowry are back together. This is so crazy. DeMar and Kyle Lowry, then plus Paul Pierce. They have Taj Gibson playing at the 4 in the West, but we got to worry about what's in front of us first. We lose game 1. We win game 2. We lose game 3. We lose game 4. So can we simcast and get a pivotal game 5 here? Can I at least get some gameplay? I haven't had any simulation gameplay because the games just haven't been close. All right, it looks like it's going to be a nail biter here. All right, cool. And we got 128 left. All right, let's jump in and check it out. 101 to 100. We have the ball, it looks like, in our possession. All right, so boom, looks like Hodges is inbounding the ball. Chris Brown is still playing 2 against DeMar DeRozan. So shout out to Chris Brown for locking up DeMar DeRozan. DeMar DeRozan just sitting at the top of the key, calls for a screen on Bogut, passes. Oh, it's stolen by Channing Frye. And they foul. Channing Frye makes the first one. Channing Frye makes the second one. It is now a 3-point game. It looks like Boston has no timeouts. They give it to DeRozan. DeRozan rushing up the court. They give it to Bogut. They give it to Jefferson for 3, and he makes it. There's no timeouts left. They give it to Paul George. Paul George, he's going to walk it up the court, take it from half court, and he misses. We're going to OT. Not going to lie, I'm not going to participate in OT here. We're just going to see if we can keep competing and see if it stays a close game. So we got 123. It's a 1-point game. We will jump in here. Channing Frye inbounding the ball. He inbounds to Paul George. Paul George with Paul Pierce on him, posting up. He's at the wing. He's at the elbow. He drives in on Paul Pierce. He just says, "You're too small." He literally just dunks on him. He literally just dunked on him. He said, "You're too small." DeMar DeRozan bringing up the ball. CB playing elite defense, except for that one bucket that he got on him. All right, he's just standing there. He asks for a pick from Hodges. He takes it to the rack, and Chris Brown fouls him. All right, good foul, good foul. We want to make him earn those free throws, CB. Make him earn those. DeMar at the line, takes the first free throw. He makes the first one. Tie game. DeMar, second one, makes the second one. It is a 1-point game. Boston is up by 1 point. Inbounds the ball to Paul George. Charlie Villanueva does. Got Richard Jefferson on him. Paul George taking it to the rack. Oh, gets him in the air. What a pump fake. Paul George. It is a 1-point game. Pacers have the lead 120 to 119. All right, Hodges gonna inbound the ball once again. Passes into the truth. Paul Pierce, who almost gets a backcourt violation. I'm not sure who's guarding him. I think that's Joe Johnson. Paul Pierce at the top of the key gives it to Richard Jefferson, who has Paul George on him. Oh, Richard Jefferson trying to mix him up. Paul Pierce standing at the 3-point line. Gives it to Hodges. Hodges with Charlie Villanueva on him. He drives in. He's just standing there menacingly, standing at the free throw line. It looks like he's going to take the shot. No, it's going to go to Richard Jefferson. Pulls for 3. He misses. Channing Frye gives it to Paul George. Paul George running up the court. He's got Richard Jefferson on him. All right, Paul George playing it out, seeing what we're going to do here. Paul George just standing there. Looks like we're wasting time. 17 seconds. We can waste all the time we need. We have the ball. Chris is wide open. Chris is wide open. Chris for 3. He misses. All right, they call timeout. That was a perfect, that was Chris's moment, and he missed. It's all right. You make some, you miss some. That was just one of the ones you miss. All right, it's a 1-point game. We've got 6.8 seconds left. No shot clock. Hodges Inbounds to DeMar. DeMar with Chris on him. He's standing there menacingly. 3, 2, 1 for the game. He misses it. We live for another game. Elite defense by Chris Brown. They close out the Boston Celtics in an overtime thriller. We live to see another game. He only had 6 points, but he had 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 5 steals, 1 block, 2 of 19, 0 of 10 from 3. So he was chucking, but they got the W. That's all that matters. All right, we're going to simcast this game as well. We're back in Indiana. All right, we're starting off hot, and Boston roars back, as they should. Is it going to be another thriller? Are we going to have another classic here? No, we're going to pack them up. We're going to send them packing. We're going to go back to Boston. Paul George with 28, 8 and 2. Devin Harris showed up. Chris Brown, another stinker, 4 12, 0 of 3, but he had 4 blocks. He had 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 4 blocks. So he's doing all the other stuff. He had a plus 25, so we can cut him some slack. All right, game 7, and this is to go to the finals to see the Warriors. Can we close them out, come back from 3-1? Can we do it before Bron did? And we're coming out strong. We're coming out strong here, and it looks like they're mounting a comeback. It's getting a little bit close. It's getting a little bit close. Are we going to have some game 7 action going on here? 2 minutes left, 2 minutes left, 1 minute left, 5-point game, 3-point game, 42 seconds left. Let's jump in. Let's see what's happening. All right, so boom, Pacers have the ball. I'm not sure who that. I think that's Channing. No, that's Thabo Sefolosha. Who's he gonna inbound the ball to? He's gonna give it to Channing Frye. Channing Frye gives it to, oh, Chris. He's just gonna chuck it, and he's gonna miss. All right, cool. Bogut gives it to Richard Jefferson. Richard Jefferson rushing up the court. There's 32 seconds left. Still 18 seconds on the shot clock. Takes it on Devin Harris, and he does not get the and one. Okay, boom. Richard Jefferson here. First free throw. He makes, so it's now a 2-point game. He can make this a 1-point game if he makes this. Richard Jefferson, he makes the second one. It is a 1-point game. 29 seconds left on the clock, 24 seconds left on the shot clock. Joe Johnson walks it up the court as he almost gets an 8-second violation. Chris Brown with Kyle Lowry on him. He's just standing there with the ball, wasting all the time. All right, he's standing at the wing, wasting all the time. 6 seconds left. He calls for a screen. Oh, he's taking it to the rack. Oh, he's gonna take it. Is he gonna make it? No, the ball's stuck on the. Oh my goodness, what is happening? 3 seconds left. Richard Jefferson from full court. He just made it? Did he? No, he missed it. Okay, bro, I thought he made it. That was actually low-key the best situation we could have ran into, that the ball stood on the rim, because it wasted more time. It was less time for them to have the opportunity to run up the court and go make a shot. And look at that. We win the Eastern Conference yet again. Paul George holding it up. Chris Brown with his finals t-shirt on. This will be his second finals appearance. Chris Brown, 22, 9 and 6 with 1 steal, 9 of 17, 1 of 5 from 3. We don't love it, but he led the way. Devin Harris, thank you for showing up. Darko Milicic, thank you for showing up. Thank you everybody for showing up. And we are going to make it to the NBA Finals and face off against the Golden State Warriors, who have Jason Terry, Jason Richardson, Rashard Lewis, Sean Marion, and Lucas Chapman. So I guess we're just going to jump into Simcast since we're in the finals. We're going to Simcast game 1 here. It looks like we got off to a strong start, and it looks like we're going to run away with it in game 1. Yep, game 1, we're going to run away with it. So shout out to Devin Harris, 22, 4 and 8, 3 steals, 10 and 16. Darko Milicic being a baller, 18 and 11. Chris Brown with 15, 8 and 12, almost a triple double. Game 2, we are going to simulate here. It looks like it's going to be a close one as the Warriors get off to a strong start, as they should. They're at home. They beat the brakes off of us by 60 gazillion points. So they let us know that they're going to stand on business and they're not just going to lay down. But we're going to go here. Game 3, we are at home. We look to bounce back. We are not bouncing back. We are actually just laying down again. We're going to lose by a gazillion again. All right, game 4. Are we going to bounce back? It looks like we're going to fight back. It's about time. After 2 games, losing by a gazillion points, we get the memo. We remember how to play basketball. We do what we need to do. Paul George, 21, 8 and 3 with 3 steals. Charlie Villanueva with a cool 20 points. Chris Brown with 19, 5 and 3, 1 steal. Finally made some 3-pointers, which is cool. And 5 here. We're gonna simulate. We got a couple injuries I see, but even with injuries, there's no excuses. It's the NBA Finals. You can cry about your injuries after the finals is over. It looks like 150 left, 2-point game. Golden State has the ball. Yes, we're going to jump in. They need to bring back where the trophy is over the logo in the NBA Finals. Oh, and Chris Brown just casually gets, how did he miss that? I mean, he got the putback, but he literally ate the rim on the first layup and then got his own rebound and put it back. Chris Brown made me so nervous just then. He literally smoked the layup after getting Jason Terry in the air. Jason Terry with Chris Brown on him. Chris Brown is locking him down. He's got the Gatorade symbol. That's how bad Chris Brown's locking him down. Jason Terry's going to pull up for 3. He's going to miss it. Devin Harris with the rebound. Devin Harris is walking up the court. We got 1:30 left in the game here. Devin Harris is going to take it to the rack. No, he's not. He's going to post up. He's going to give it to Chris. Chris is going to take Jason Terry. Jason Terry with Chris on him. And that was a very questionable shot by Chris Brown, but it's okay. Jason Terry walking up the court here. We're at half court with Chris on him. We have just about a minute left in the game to go. We're at the top of the key with Jason Terry. Jason Terry just dribbling the ball out, calls for a screen. He goes over the screen with Chris on him, puts him in the spin cycle, passes the ball, and what a pass by Jason Terry to Brad Miller. They're up by 2, 56 seconds left. Chris Brown walking the ball up the court. All right, we're standing at the top of the key. Let's see what we want to do here. Chris is just going to take him off the dribble. Okay, Chris is going to back out. All right, thinking about it. We're wasting a lot of time here. Devin to Charlie. Okay, what are we going to do now? Got 6 seconds left. Paul George with Rashard Lewis on him. Paul George to Charlie. Charlie for 3. No. Brad Miller with the rebound. 30 seconds left. So if we get a stop here, we can still get the final shot. All right, Rashard Lewis with Paul George on him. Jason Terry with Chris Brown on him. Jason Terry, he's taking him off the dribble. Oh, he's going to take it to the paint. Oh, he's got him. He stopped him in his dribble. To Sean Marion. And, Charlie Villanueva fouls. Why would you foul? Are they in the bonus? We got to see if they're in the bonus or not. We got to see if this is a pair of free throws. It looks like it is not. Now the game clock is, he's getting a pair of free throws. Okay, he's getting free throws. Yeah, that wasn't a smart foul. Sean Marion makes the first free throw. That was not a smart foul. Because now we're down by 4. If we would have got a stop, we would have been down by 2. Now we're down by 4. That was just getting too greedy, way too greedy. All right, we're down by 4. Channing Frye inbounding the ball. He's gonna give the ball to, who's he gonna give the ball to? He's gonna give it to Charlie. Charlie takes it to the rack, gets fouled. He's gonna get his free throws back, but now we're playing the foul game. Charlie's got to make both free throws too. He makes the first one. All right, makes the first free throw. Are we gonna make the second one? He makes the second one. All right, we either gotta get a steal or we gotta lock up, and we do neither. Chris could have got the steal. You could have got the steal, Chris, if you were paying attention. Jason Terry at the free throw line. We gotta hope he misses. He got the Gatorade sign. You've got to miss one. He misses one. All right, can we get 2? Can we miss 2? Because you got the Gatorade symbol. No, he still makes the other one. All right, so we got no timeouts. 10.9 seconds left. It's going to Chris. Chris is going to walk the ball up the court. He's got Jason Terry on him. He gives it to Charlie. Charlie gives it to Channing Frye. To Joe Johnson for 3. He misses it. No. Get me out of here. I'm heartbroken. Get me out of here. I don't want to watch this no more. It is what it is. We just lost, man. Chris Brown with an excellent game, even though he took that dumb shot. He was 10 to 17, 4-6 from 3. 26, 3 and 6. So I mean, he did his part. It's just that the other guys did their part better, I guess. We lose game 5. We are down 3-2. It looks like, we're just not coming to play basketball. We're just when it's time to play basketball, we just forget how to play basketball. Shout out to Jason Terry and the Warriors. Y'all won. After player progression here, Chris boosts up to a 92. Devin Harris is at 89. Paul George is at 87 now. Joe Johnson is at 82. Wilson Chandler 82. I mean, squad's getting better, but we still can't win rings. So, I mean, Russell Westbrook wins MVP with a cool 36 and 12. Anthony Davis wins Rookie of the Year. Brendan Jennings wins Sixth Man of the Year. LeBron James, DPOY. Kemba Walker, Most Improved. George Karl, Coach of the Year. We won 64 games. Vince Sweetney, executive of the year. We won 64 games, guys. Wow. I was just scrolling on my phone, you know, chilling, and we win coach of the year. We win a cool 64 games. So are we on any teams though? That's the real question. Do we get anyone on any teams? No, they still want to disrespect us. We don't get any. Well, we get Paul George on the all defensive team. All right, we're going up against the Pistons. I'm feeling kind of cocky, so I'm gonna sim through. I don't really care. We sweep them. We're taking a look at Miami. I'm gonna take a look at their roster to see if I respect it or not. I mean, Melo's there, that's cool, but I mean, I don't respect DJ Augustine, so I'm also going to sim this series because I really don't care. As we get eliminated and we get upset because I got too cocky, that was actually crazy. Wow. All right, cool. So that's what I get for talking crazy. As the Mavericks and Dirk Nowitzki win the finals here. So Devin Harris is here to stay. He re-signed. It looks like we got the same squad. We're just gonna keep running it back. I'm not gonna lie, if we don't win anything and we keep getting upset like this, Chris, you're gonna have to leave, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you're an all-star now, you're that guy, like you're him, but you like, I don't know what better situations there are gonna be, but like, we can't just keep being a whole bunch of mid. Stephen Curry wins MVP. Victor Oladipo wins Rookie of the Year. Brandon Jennings, Sixth Man of the Year again. LeBron, best defensive player we've ever seen in the whole wide world in this galaxy. Bradley Beal, most improved. George Karl, Coach of the Year again. Lee Oliver's Executive of the Year. Do we get any teams? Any teams anywhere? No. Per usual, no teams. I mean, Chris Brown finally made the all defensive team. I feel like he's always had steals and blocks, man. Always. He had another 20-point season, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. I'm not gonna, well, I am gonna disrespect the Cavs. I'm not even gonna look at the roster. I'm just gonna sim. And we lose 2 games off the rip. All right, I need to see who's on this team. They have Kemba. I mean, they have oh, never mind. They got AD. They got AD and Bargnani. Yeah, how are they an 8th seed? All right, we need to simcast, because what is actually happening? How are they an 8th seed? Yeah, they're a fake fraud 8th seed, and we have to fight for our lives as we get packed up yet again. It looks like we're going to lose. I'm just gonna sim. Just get me out of here. Oh, okay, we're gonna win, and we're gonna lose. Yep, we're gonna get upset as the 1 seed. Kevin Garnett, Timmy D, Ron Artest, Ricky Davis, all these guys on the Magic, they all retire. Yep, Chris Brown is in the final year of his deal. Let's see how he's feeling. He says he's ready to get a contract extension done. So we'll see if that contract extension gets done, or if he ends up changing his mind because he's so tired of the squad being mid. Paul George wins MVP, averaging 25, 7.5, 4 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Paul George MVP, wow. Nikola Jokic, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, 6th Man. LeBron, we know is LeBron. Giannis, Most Improved. George Karl, Coach of the Year. And Vince Sweetney, Executive of the Year. Paul George makes the first team. Wow, the jump. Well, this is what I'm talking about. Like, he averaged the same stats last year, and then now he averages the same stats this year, and he wins MVP. Are the first seed. The guys were the guys. They came to play. Chris Brown looks like he signed an extension. Yep, he signed an extension, got a bag. He's here for 3 more seasons, so that cancels out his player option. He saw that he's playing with the MVP. He averaged 22, 6, and 5. Shooting splits are the same. All right, who's on the Bucks? I got to start respecting who's on these teams now. Even though they look like they're trash, they might come back and beat us. So I got to put respect on their name. I got to simulate game through game. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. It's a sweep. All right, cool. Boston, the team we were supposed to see. Boston. Oh, yeah, we beat them to go to the finals 1 year. All right, still got DeMar and Kyle Lowry. How you doing? Still got Paul Pierce, old man Paul Pierce, Tim Thomas, and Brandon Haywood. How you doing? How you doing? All right, so we win game 1. They win game 2. They win game 3. All right, let's start simcasting, because what's going on right now? We're in Boston. Can we capitalize and win game 4? We are not. We are getting ran out the gym. Yeah, we lose by a bazillion points to Boston. Chris Brown is 25, 9, and 5. I'm not sure Not sure how he's feeling about that extension now as we go down 3-1. Pivotal game 5 to keep our season alive. And it looks like we are going to get eliminated again. We have phenomenal regular seasons. It's just once it comes to playing like playoff basketball, we just forget how to play basketball. We do it every season. This is pain and agony. Like I get tired of doing this. Jimmy Butler, finals MVP. Player progression, Chris Brown does not go up. It's looking like the beginning of the end. Charlie, he stopped progressing. Devin Harris is regressing. Paul George won a fraudulent MVP because he won an MVP as a 92. All the guys are getting old and musty and rusty. We're just not looking too good. Paul George wins MVP again. I don't know if it's like fraudulent or what. He shot better splits. He's better averages, but yeah, I don't care. I don't care. D'Angelo Russell, Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin, 6th man. Bron is Bron. We love you so much, Bron. Harvey O'Gallagher Jr., Most Improved. This fraud, Coach of the Year. Vince, this fraud, Executive of the Year. I really don't care. I mean, Paul George made the first team. That's cool, but no Chris Brown. Like, what are we talking about right now? Chris Brown does make the second team, all defensive team. That's cool. So we do like our guy making the defensive team because he deserves it. Basketball, we just don't know how to play basketball, and it's time to play basketball. Jordan Falmar, shout out to the guy. Shout out to Jordan Falmar on the Lakers championship squad. Trevor Ariza too. Shout out to you. Chris Bosh. That's all that they got is Chris Bosh over there. So if we lose, we lose. If we win, I guess. And we win. So I mean, that's cool. We're going up against Brooklyn. Brooklyn has Kyrie. He gets there a couple of years earlier. Carlos Boozer, Roy Hibbert, Omir Cashby, and Tyreek Evans. That's cool. Yeah, if we win, we win. If we lose, I guess. I'm desensitized at this point. I have low expectations because we lose so much. So game 7, let's simulate, I guess. It's just very disappointing, like seeing that we give a whole bunch of mid when we can just be winning as we win. Paul George with 33, 2 and 8. Chris Brown with a stinker, 4 of 16. I mean, he shot a lot of free throws though, 21, 2 and 3. And yeah, we see Boston again. Didn't Paul Pierce just retire? How are you guys back here? They have no Paul Pierce and they're back here. Okay, this is the season. The 4 seed and the 7 seed are in the West. We have to win this. Right? No. All right, we win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. And we are in the NBA Finals going up against the Houston Rockets. And they are completely loaded. How is this a 4th seed? They've got Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard. Wasn't Kawhi just on another team? No, Kawhi's always been there. Didn't Kawhi just win a championship? I think Kawhi just won a championship. Yeah, he just won a championship. Yeah, so we're cooked. We lost. It's all good. GG's. They're way better than we are. GG's. I mean, we got the MVP. That's cool, but where's Devin Harris? Devin Harris, is he cooked? No, he's just coming off the bench. Like, why are we starting Austin Rivers? What is George Karl thinking? What is this man's rotations? Why is Austin Rivers in the game? Like, what are we talking about right now? All right, it is what it is. I don't care. Oh, we win game 1. Okay. Oh, do I have to put respect on George Karl's name? Oh, no, I've got to see the championship celebration. If we win, I have to see the celebration. Have to see it. What is going on? Do I need to put respect on George Karl's name? Do I need to just doubt us all the time? Do I need to just be a doubter? I'm gonna get buckets with Chris Brown. No bucket. It's all right. We won the chip. I gotta watch the celebration. I guess it wasn't a fraudulent season. They got tired of me talking crazy about them, but I had to do what I had to do. I had to talk crazy about them because, like, I got tired of us losing. Here's the guy celebrating. We're celebrating in Houston. I wish we could be celebrating at home so we can get confetti and all that good stuff. I'm sorry you guys are going home. I'm sorry for you guys' loss. But we had to do what we had to do. George Karl, I'm sorry I called you a fraud. What's his name? Vince. I'm sorry I called you a fraud. I'm sorry I called you guys. I'm sorry I called us frauds. I'm sorry. We got our ring. We got our jewelry. Look at that. Channing Frye hosting the trophy up. Beautiful. Look at Chris. Look at how tiny he is compared to Channing Frye. Chris hoisting the trophy up. I don't even know whose girlfriend is that in the background. Why is she here? Get her off the stage. Jewelry, man. That's beautiful. That's a beautiful moment. Holding jewelry. Look at that. Champions. We win the championship. Paul George is your finals MVP. That's actually crazy because Paul George did he get drafted? I think Paul George did get drafted to the Indiana Pacers. It happened again canonically, but instead of him losing all the time, then eventually demanding a trade and going to OKC, he won a championship here. Kobe Bryant retires. I think Kobe only got one more ring, so I think Kobe only has 4 instead of 5 rings. Yeah, Kobe only got 4 instead of 5, but shout out to Kobe. That's my GOAT. I don't care what none of you guys say. You can fight me about it all you want to. I don't care. Shout out Kobe. Chris Brown starting to regress in the inside game, goes from an A to an A-, but yeah, the guys are the guys. It looks like we still got the same squad, so I guess they're trying to run it back. It looks like Chris still has 2 years left on his contract, but they just won a chip, so I'm not going to be surprised if he re-signs again. Paul George, I think this is his 3rd MVP in a row. Paul George wins MVP again for the 2016-2017 season. Jamal Murray wins Rookie of the Year. Jeremy Lin wins 6th Man. Bron, we all know about Bron. D Book, Most Improved. George Karl, Coach of the Year. And Vince is Executive of the Year. We got Paul George on the first team again. Ramon Sessions. Ramon Sessions is cracked out? Yeah, Ramon Sessions cracked out. It's kind of crazy. We are the first seed yet again. We're seeing the Boston Celtics. I got to give them their respect. Again, if we win, we win. We lose, we lose. They got Nicholas Batum and Michael Beasley and Gorgie Jiang. No trades were made, so we're just going to sim through. We win game 1. We lose game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. And we win game 5. And we are facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. I remember this squad, this goated squad. I'm kind of nervous about them, I'm not gonna lie. We win game 1, we win game 2, we lose game 3, we win game 4, and we're going up against this cracked out Derrick Rose Charlotte Hornets team. They've got Derrick Rose and Devin Booker. No torn ACL Derrick Rose and Devin Booker. And I mean, the rest of their squad's kind of nice. I don't know who Kobe Carson is. These are probably auto-generated guys, and they got Caron Butler. But I mean, we do got our guy Chris. We do got Paul George. We do have Charlie. Like, I gotta respect our squad, but still, like, that Hornets team is cracked. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. We lose game 4. We lose game 5. And we are in the finals yet again. We're seeing the Denver Nuggets. This is the first time they have KD, 99 KD. Rodney Stuckey, Zach LaVine, KD. KD has carried this team. Like, is this their actual team or is somebody injured? Let's go ahead. Let's simcast. We won 66 games, by the way. And we have the MVP, 3-time MVP. And we are going to lose game 1. Yeah, we're going to lose. We're going to get packed up by KD. It's just a KD show. Bro had 39, 9, and 10. Like, and Paul George is guarding him. Mind you, Paul George is the MVP. Chris Brown with a stinker. I'm not sure what happened. We're gonna simulate game 2. Yeah, it's literally just KD and a bunch of role players, and we're getting smacked. We're getting the smack-a-down put on us. Yeah, I don't want to watch this anymore. I'm good. Go ahead, send us home. Send us packing. Oh, we do have life. Oh, we do have life. Oh, we do have life. Game 7. We forced a game 7 from down 3-0. Are we going to close it out at home? Can we go back to back? No, we can't. KD's just going to send us home. KD's going to send us packing. Yeah, it's over. It's Jover. It's Jover. I don't even know why we came back. Like, that's why, yeah, forget it. Shout out KD. T-Mac retired. Chris Brown goes up to a 95 in his year 29 season. The guys are just the guys. It looks like we're just gonna keep running it back. So I'm just thinking, because I just sit and watch this simulate. I'm thinking we beat the Rockets, and the Rockets were cracked out. The Rockets were cracked out. They had Kawhi, they had Dame, they had Yao Ming. Like, that team was stacked, and we beat them. It was just KD and a bunch of role players, and we lost. Bro, I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. George wins MVP again, but I don't really care. Malcolm Brogdon, Rookie of the Year. Francis Dunn, 6th man. Bron, we love you, Bron. Yusuf Nurkic, Most Improved. We have a new coach. He's Coach of the Year, but I don't really care. Like, if it's not jewelry, I don't really want to talk about it. I don't really care. I don't. It's getting old. Chris Brown on the all defensive first team. He bounced back. He averaged 21, 6 and 5, 2 steals, 1.5 blocks. For the first seed, again, it's getting real old though, because we're not winning no jewelry. They got Klay Thompson, B.I., Andre Drummond. Shout out to Andre Drummond and Dennis Schroeder. We win game 1. We win game 2. I'm just going to simulate the rest. We sweep them. Hello, Cleveland. Anthony Davis, Tristan Thompson, Damari Carroll, Kemba Walker. How you guys doing today? We're going to go ahead. They win game 1. They win game 2. We win game 3. All right, get me out of here. I don't care. I'm decent. Go ahead, pack us up. Oh wow, we come back from 3-1, and we're going up against that cracked out Charlotte team again. All right, cool. They got Nikola Vucevic though. We win game 1. They win game 2. They win. All right, get me out of here. All right, and we're in the finals, going up against the 6th-seeded Trailblazers with LeBron James. And Jokic? LeBron James and How did they get Jokic? All right. Yeah, they shouldn't have been an 8th seed. We win game 1. We win game 2. We win game 3. All right. Can I see the celebration? I want to see the celebration. Actually, I don't care. We already saw a celebration. Let's just win. Let's get our second piece of jewelry. I would like to get that. This is what I'm talking about, though. They have LeBron and Jokic, and we're running them out of the gym. And Paul George drops 48, 9 of 11 from 3. Golly. Shout out to Christian Wood, 14 off the bench with 18 minutes. Chris Brown, 23, 2 and 9, 2 steals, 8 of 24. Shout out to Kobe. All right, so the boys are starting to get old. Chris Brown stays at a 95. Paul George stays at a 94. Here's Chris Brown's stats. We're going into year 12. LeBron James, MVP. Luka Doncic, Rookie of the Year. Jake Nance, 6th man. LeBron James, DPOY. Eric Macy, Most Improved. Calbert is Coach of the Year again, and Vince is Executive of the Year. I'm not gonna lie, for a simulation, this is like the most success I've seen a simulated team have over a large period of time. See it again, going up against the Hawks. The Hawks have James Harden, and that's it. James Harden left the Magic because he was a 6th man on the Magic. So again, I respect them, but I'm just gonna simulate through. We win game 1. All right, James got 1. All right, see you later, James. Going up against the Magic. They got D'Lo. Shout out to D'Lo, one of my most favorite players in the league, even though he fell off a cliff. 2016, 2017 D'Lo, or was it 2019? I don't know. When D'Lo was on the Nets, that was my favorite version of D'Lo. Anyways, yeah, simulating against the Magic. Love y'all, love D'Lo, but I would like to send y'all home so then we can win another championship. No, not gonna send you home. No, not gonna send you home. All right, thank you, appreciate it. Going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers, it seems like we faced them a lot. AD, love you, AD. You helped us win the bubble ring, AD, but again, I would like to go get some more jewelry. So if it means we got to get past you to get some jewelry, I'm gonna do that. And we're going to the finals. And can we get our get back against Kevin Durant? Casey Lloyd, Zach LaVine, Kevin Durant. Last time they beat us, but I would like to get it back in blood. I would like to get our jewelry back from them. Get our get back. I would love that. Can we simulate this pivotal game 5? Can we get some gameplay? No, we're gonna get ran out the gym. I love that. That is so fantastic, so phenomenal. I love that. Thanks. We're gonna lose by a bazillion points. KD's. Zach LaVine. We have 3 people drop 30 on our dome. All right, just send me home. Yeah, you got it. KD's got it. Pacers, since the Chris Brown tenure has started, we have made it to the finals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have made it to the finals 6 times, and we only have 2 pieces of jewelry to show for it. Chris Brown and Paul George stayed the same. The guys start getting old. Devin Harris is an old man now, 75 overall. So yeah, we do got old man Mo Williams though, I guess. It looks like Chris signed another deal and got another bag, unless this is just the bag I was talking about before. But yeah, that man making 40 mil at the end of his contract in his 33-year season, and he's got a no trade clause. So shout out to Chris. Paul George wins MVP again. This is like bro's 4th MVP. Zion Rookie of the Year. That's crazy. We're in 2020. Joseph Mills 6th Man of the Year. Bron. Most Improved Player Jaylen Brown with the flat top. Maurice Cheeks is Coach of the Year. Vince Sweetney is Executive of the Year. Chris Brown, All NBA First Team. Wow. I mean, he still averages the same stats. Well, I mean, a little bit better on assists and rebounds. He's got 23 points, 6 rebounds, 6 assists. Shooting splits 50-40-90 club. We are the 2nd seed behind the Toronto Raptors. We are going up against the Orlando Magic. I honestly thought we were washed, but I guess we're not. Hey, what's up, D-Lo? We're going to have to pack you and Kevin Love up. Sorry, we're going to have to win game 1. They win game 1, okay. They win game 2, okay. This is getting wicked. Get me out of here. Yeah, we got swept. We got swept by the 7th seed. Is there any injuries? Is there something I don't know? Okay, our MVP tore his ACL. Okay, that's an excuse. That's an excuse. Everyone's getting old. Chris Brown stays at a 95. It looks like Paul George is still at a 94, even though he tore his ACL. LaMarcus Aldridge is here. That's kind of cool. I didn't even see that we traded for him. That's cool. LaMarcus Aldridge is here. Old man LaMarcus. Jordan Poole Party Poole is here. Okay, that's cool. We got Isaiah Quickly. We got Duncan Robinson. Okay, that's kind of cool. Thabo Sefolosha is still here. Shout out to him. He's been here for both rings. Cool. So yeah, on to the year 32 season. We're in season 13 going on year 14. Let's get it. Chris Brown is your 2021 MVP with 24, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 steals, and 1.5 blocks. Shooting 47, 90, we're gonna round up, and 39% from 3. That is crazy. That is crazy. I never thought I'd see the day. I never thought I would see Chris Brown, because it's usually Paul George. Now Chris Brown said, move out the way. I want mines. This is great. This is cinema. This is what everyone wanted to see. James Wiseman, Rookie of the Year. Jamal Murray, 6th Man. Bron. Rasheed Holland. Rick Carlisle. Wasn't Rick Carlisle our old coach? I think he was. Maybe it was somebody else. I don't know. Tyler Richard, Executive of the Year. This is crazy. What a time to be alive. This is what I'm talking about though. Like, Chris's numbers have gradually gotten better as he's gotten older, but like the Pacers have done a good job making sure. Where's Paul George? Paul George didn't make any of the teams. Raptors. Weren't they the 1st seed last year? Ramon Sessions, Aaron Gordon is a 91 in this simulation. John Isaac, Evan Fournier, Cody Zeller. All right. So I don't know whether to be scared or to be super confident, but we got to see it through. So game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. Are we going to pack them up in 5? We do. We pack them up in 5. And we are seeing Milwaukee. Milwaukee upsets Miami. Milwaukee has DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Ayton, Andre Roberson. Doesn't Andre Roberson date that 2K girl or something like that? Todd Hodges. Where do I remember Todd Hodges from? I remember seeing him somewhere. I don't know. Let's get into it. Game 1, we win. Game 2, we win. Game 3, we lose. Game 4, we win. Are we going to pack them up in 5? Fantastic. We're seeing Anthony Davis. I think Anthony Davis just won the chip last year. They have a cracked out squad. Bradley Beal 91, Kemba 94, Anthony Davis 97. Yeah, I'm kind of scared. I'm not going to lie. I don't think we're going to beat them. I'm not going to lie, but it is what it is. I wonder where Devin Harris went. But we do have the MVP. We have the MVP. They win game 1. As I'm talking about, we got the MVP. We win game 2. We win game 3. We win game 4. Are we going to the finals? No. Are we going to the finals? Yes, we're going to the finals, and we are going up against the Phoenix Suns. Zion Williamson and Donovan Mitchell? Oh nah, we gotta beat these guys. Come on, we gotta get ring number 3. Come on, we need these. We win game 1, we win game 2, we win. All right, pack it up. Let's go ahead. Let's get the ring. We get a sweep. Paul George averaging 32, 7, and 5. 4 steals. I'm gonna round up 4 steals. He shot 62% from the field. Yeah, that was a Mickey Mouse ring. I don't know how they made the finals, but Phoenix, thank you very much, because they beat Braun. They had to beat Braun, and oh, Braun's not there no more. Chris Bosh. Oh, Chuck Bosh. Oh, look, Devin Harris, Pacers legend from 2004 to 2021. Shout out to Devin Harris. All right, we're in year 15, going into year 15. Chris Brown, these are the stats. This is what's going on. This is what's popping right now. This is the squad. James Johnson, welcome to the team, I guess. And yeah, Jordan Poole and Emmanuel Quickly, my bad. Kevin Durant is your 2022 MVP. Cade Cunningham, Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball, 6th man. That's crazy. So the Hornets, they were canonically correct by drafting LaMelo, but they have Cade Cunningham too. Why don't they just put one of them at the 2? I don't know. I don't really care. Brown, LaMelo most improved, Aiden Anderson, and Matthew Stafford were the 6th seed going up against Miami. Miami's got Jason Tatum and Luka Doncic. How did this happen? What? I don't care. I don't want to see how it happened. We win game 1, we win game 2, we lose game 3, we lose game 4. I should have simmed game 5, but it's okay. We won game 5 anyways, and we upset them. We upset Luka and Jason Tatum, which is crazy. Going up against Orlando, what's up, D-Lo? I don't see Kevin Love. Don't really care to know where Kevin Love is. We win game 1, lose game 2, win game 3, win game 4. We packing up in 5. Yup. We upset again. Well, they were the 7th seed, so there was no upset. But we're going up against the 1st seeded Brooklyn Nets, who have Kyrie Irving, Jeremy Lin, Danilo Gallinari, Patrick Rogers, and James Wiseman. This is actually crazy. The run, we have Evan Fournier. I think we faced Evan Fournier last year in the finals. All right, game 1, we lose. Game 2, we lose. All right, get me out of here. I don't want to watch this. Yeah, I had a feeling we were gonna lose. Kyrie Irving, finals, Eastern Conference, Minnesota, Russell Westbrook. Here yet again, Chris Brown is still at a 95. Everybody else is falling off. It just looks like Chris Brown and Chris Brown's just gonna sink with the ship. Luka Doncic is your 2023 MVP. Paolo Banchero, Rookie of the Year. LaMelo Ball, 6th man. Anthony Davis, DPOY, first time it's not Braun. Landry Shamet, Most Improved. Damian Lillard, Clutch Player. Rob Atkins, Coach of the Year. Kyle Harper, Executive of the Year. Here are the teams. It looks like we didn't make any teams. Wow. Okay, well, Chris Brown made 3rd team. These are the stats. He's slowly falling off, but he's 34. Give him a break. Defensive team, Paul George, welcome back to the defensive team. Chris Brown, 2nd team, cool. So remember how, like, I'm just gonna simulate. I don't really care. You guys can check the teams out and I'll be yapping. But yeah, you remember how, like, the Spurs were eating so good and their front office was so good that they made the playoffs for 20 years in a row, I think. That's the Pacers in this universe. Like right now, I don't think we've missed the playoffs at all. I don't think we missed the playoffs not one time. This is a cracked out team. We're gonna lose, by the way. But yeah, like we have not missed the playoffs. I don't believe. It's just been nothing but good basketball, nothing but playoff runs. Like I'm gonna simulate this game 7. But yeah, we've made the playoffs for like 20 years, I think. 20 years in a row. So we've been doing what we need to do. Like just good vibes and good times, and it's a close game and we're gonna jump in and all right, boom. So we got Philly inbounding the ball, game 7, conference finals appearance on the line. De'Aaron Fox, Chris Brown. De'Aaron Fox just blows by Chris Brown and he smokes the layup. Paul George running the ball up the court. I'm not sure who that is. Passes the ball to Chris Brown. Chris Brown got De'Aaron Fox on him. He tries to sauce him up. He has the Gatorade symbol on him. He's going to try and take him in the post. He's going to take it. He's going to smoke the layup as well. What's up with these guys smoking layups? I don't know who this is, but he's driving the ball down the lane. He's taking it down to the lane. He's up on the elbow, passes it to, I don't know who that is, but I think it's Tyus Jones. De'Aaron Fox passes to Tyus Jones. Tyus Jones with Chris Brown on him, calls for a screen from Gordon Hayward. Tyus Jones for three. He misses. Macy with the rebound, and it looks like they intentionally foul. All right, Macy at the line. This might seal the deal. It looks like Philly has 2 timeouts. They can call a timeout after this if he makes the free throw. Macy makes the first free throw. It is a 2-point game now. Macy with the second free throw. He makes it. They call timeout. All right, Philly inbounding the ball. I'm not sure who that is, but he's going to inbound the ball. 20 seconds left on the game clock. No shot clock. De'Aaron Fox at the top of the key, blows by Chris Brown, gets an easy layup. Easy layup. All right, they're going to have to play the foul game now. Let's see who they pass the ball into. They give it to Chris. Chris passes it to Quickly. Chris Brown wanted no parts of shooting those free throws. All right, we got Quickly. First free throw. He makes it. Boom. 2-point game. All right, come on, Quickly. Second free throw. Boom. Makes it. Philly calls their last timeout. 12.1 seconds left on the clock. Conference finals appearance. I'm not sure who this is, but he's going to inbound the ball. Who's he going to inbound the ball to? He gives it to Westfall. Westfall for three. He just chucks it and he misses. Fox with the offensive rebound. Passes it to Westfall again. He makes this one. 5.2 seconds left on the clock. Chris Brown runs it up with the Gatorade symbol. Is he going to chuck this? He chucks it from half court. And he makes it! Oh my goodness! Chris Brown, game 7, half court. What the hell? What the hell? This man's pulling up like Steph Curry from half court. What are we talking about right now? What can't this man do? Oh my goodness! Straight cinema! What are we talking about? He's like 35! Brown had 13 points. For him to be 4 of 14, 1 of 4 from 3 at the time, to be chucking from half court for the game winner, that's aura, bro. That's aura. That man had 10 points. Only 1 3-point made. He said, watch this. Wow, I can't believe that, man. Shout out Jordan Poole. Shout out Chris Brown, bro. Oh my goodness. And we are going to go against the Charlotte Hornets, who have Cade Cunningham and LaMelo Ball. And Derrick Rose? Dude, how many guards do y'all need? And Devin Booker? They got Devin Booker, Cade Cunningham, D Rose, LaMelo on the bench. I see Bam as their starting center. All right, let's get this over with. Game 1, we lose. They just got too much talent. Yeah, we're going home. After the amazing game winner, we're gonna lose to the Hornets. It's okay, because we got that and Derrick Rose wins finals MVP. I got that half court shot. That's everything I needed to see ever in my life. Shout out to Dwight Howard. Chris Brown is still a 95. I'm not sure what's going on, but this man's 35 and he's still a 95. Like I said, it looks that we got Malik Beasley and Kai Jones. LaMarcus Aldridge is injured. I don't know where Jordan Poole is, but I wish Jordan Poole was still here. He could be chucking shots with us from half court. But yeah. These are the stats. We're going into year 17. DeAndre Ayton, MVP. Victor Wembanyama, Rookie of the Year. LaMelo, 6th man. Anthony Davis, DPOY. Peyton Pritchard, Most Improved. And that man on Boston. Clutch player James Wiseman, Ricky Smith, and Brandon Smith. I guess they're brothers. But yeah, here are the teams. It looks like none of us made the team. Paul George, no Chris Brown. Oh, yep, right here. I lied. Chris Brown right here. And we are in the play-in. Yeah, I'm gonna simulate the play-in because I don't care. And yeah, we make it. Like I said, I'm just gonna simulate. I don't care. I don't think I've ever seen a team make the playoffs this many times, or like seen a player have this much playoff success. This like this much as Boston wins the championship. Shout out to Mo Spites. It's basically Chris Brown and a bunch of mid. Rudy Gobert is here. Quickly's here. Yeah. Chris is 36, and he's showing he's 36. LaMelo Ball, MVP, goes from 6 man to MVP. Rookie of the Year, Reed Shepard. Pokušek, blah, 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 blah. 6 man of the Year, Anthony Davis, DPOY. Jabari Smith Jr., Most Improved. Somehow the Hornets keep getting away with this. James Wiseman, Clutch Player. Ronald and Randall. Here are the teams. I don't see any of our guys on the teams. Yeah, none of our guys on it. Chris Brown, second team defense. I don't know if we just have aura, like if it's just the aura of Chris and Paul George, but we won 51 games. I don't know how we won 51 games with this roster, but we did. And yeah, we're facing DeAndre Ayton in the first round. I'm just gonna simulate because I don't care. Somehow we make it through the first round. We're going up against Stephen Curry and Anthony Edwards. Some of these teams that I'm seeing are the most ridiculous things I've ever seen in my life. I'm just gonna simulate. We beat them. We're going up against Boston, the 5th seed, who have Josh Giddey and Julius Randle. I'm again gonna simulate. Somehow we are in the finals. Kai Jones, Eastern Conference MVP. We're going up against our kryptonite, Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant has always had our number. He's beaten us every time. They have Tyrese Halliburton and Zach LaVine. They have Zach LaVine playing point guard, but Tyrese playing shooting guard. Dumbest thing I ever seen, but I don't care. I'm not here to help them win. We win game 1. We lose game 2. Kevin Durant just has our number, dude. Let's simulate this pivotal game 5. I want us to beat Kevin Durant so bad because Kevin Durant has beat us every time we've seen him in the finals. He's like our boogeyman, and it seems like the lore is going to continue. It seems like he's going to keep being our boogeyman. Yep, Kevin Durant has beat us every time we've seen him in the finals. Chris is 37, becoming an old man. They got us Kyle Anderson, Jake LaRavia, and a bunch of mid. And yeah, it's the old man Chris. Here we got Ja MVP, Donald Rookie of the Year. We're in 2026, by the way, so I'm doing auto-generated rookies because I don't care. I don't care about the draft class. I don't care about none of that. Victor, 6 man, Giannis, DPOY, Ty, DeAndre, Luke, Gerald, cool. Teams, bada bing, bada boom. Defense, Chris Brown, defense, second team. Nothing to see here. We were totally mid. We didn't make the playoffs. Shout out to the Mavericks. Chris Brown is an old man, 93, 2 years left on his deal, and is going down with the ship. Luka MVP, that boy left the Heat, went to Atlanta. Oscar, Rookie of the Year, Sengun, Giannis, Dexter, Jabari, Randy, Gerald. Nice to meet y'all. Here are the teams, bada bing, bada boom, da da da, boom. We were mid again, didn't make the playoffs. Gonna simulate the playoffs. Let's see who wins. Boom, boom. Zion, Luka, face off. Shout out Zion. We beat y'all. Yeah, so the good days are definitely past us. Dennis Scrooger is here. And a bunch of nobodies. And then we got Chris. Chris is on the last year of his deal. He's about to be 40. I don't know if he's gonna re-sign. Assuming he's gonna be 40, this should be the end. But we're gonna wait and see. This man keeps becoming an all-star, even though his numbers have fallen off. But hey, I respect it. That man got aura, so. All right, so this might be the end. It says Chris Brown plans to retire and is eligible for a farewell tour. Of course, we are going to allow him to go on a farewell tour, so we are going to allow it. Luka Doncic, Ernie, Asar, Giannis, Zachary, Anthony, Anderson, Terrence. Here are the teams. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba, ra da da, We made it in the play-in. I'm gonna sim because I don't care. We made it. We're the 8th seed. against the Raptors, Kelly and Hayes, Brandon Ingram, Shaden Sharp, cool. I'm gonna sim because I don't care. And yeah, we get eliminated first round. Bada bing, bada boom. Zion versus Luka, the rematch. Luka, shout out Luka, da. Chris Brown has pump faked his retirement. That man just wants a bag. Chris Brown, it looks like he gets one more year of a deal. So hopefully this is the end. He's talking about he wants another contract. I don't know if that's gonna happen, pal. You're 40. Bernie Terry is here. Yeah, a bunch of guys I don't know. Zion MVP, Clayton, Jimmy, Evan, Doug, Zion, Paul, Matthew. Teams. No playoffs. We were totally mid. Simulate playoffs. Bada bing, bada boom. Zion, whoever's on the Bucks. And Zion wins another one. Chris is no longer here. I don't know where Chris is. I'm not gonna lie. Let's search for him. And Chris Brown is on the Nuggets. So now I have to control. I'm not even gonna control the Nuggets. I don't care. He's 41, dude. You're 41. You average 7 points a game. Just wrap it up, dude. 22 years in the league. It is official. After 23 years in the league, Chris Brown has finally called it quits. I've accomplished all I can accomplish in the league. It's time to move on. Thank you, sir. I'm finally free. Yeah. Boom. Boom. You already know he's in the Hall of Fame. Over 1,600 games played. Career average 16.8 points, 5.5 rebounds, 4.8 assists, 1.5 steals, 1.1 blocks. He got 1 MVP, 11 All-Star selections. He got 3 rings, 2 NBA All-First teams, 1 second team, 1 third team, 7 All-Defensive First teams, and 5 second teams. You already know Chris Brown, Pacers legend, gets his number 23 retired with the Pacers. So Chris finishes 21st all-time in points, 36th all-time in field goals made. He's 8th in three-pointers made, 27th in free throws made, 87th in rebounds, 31st in assists, 37th in blocks, 8th all-time in steals, 9th all-time in minutes, and 4th legendary in turnovers. I checked the records for the Pacers. It doesn't look like he broke any records as far as it goes in the Pacers history book, but he did do his time. He did win a lot of championships, a lot of finals appearances. Yeah, dude, I've been recording for like 4 hours, 3 days, 4 hours, everything like that. Yeah, Chris Brown, GOAT, probably one of the most legendary sims I think I've ever done, and actually recording it and putting it on YouTube. If you guys enjoyed it, just leave it a like, I guess, comment, subscribe. If not, I don't really care. I'm gonna do this again because it was pretty fun, not gonna lie. That half-court shot still had me shook. So yeah, man, it's been cool. Chris Brown career sim, cool, 3-time champion, cool, defensive team, all NBA, MVP, all that other stuff. And yeah, into the next one. It's your boy Verified J. We about this joint.
Do you even love me? Do you even love me like you say? Having mixed emotions on new days. Hate me on a Monday, but you gonna love me on Tuesday. Crazy how you mixed up your mood swings, claiming that you're different. I cannot say that you're different, cause you are not showing me different. Please change up my vision, cause I cannot catch what you're pitching. So please stop the yap and just listen. I just wanna lay back on a Maybach. Told me I won't make it, why'd you say that?